All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Friday night means it's time for another affordable group break, and we will get this thing underway in just a few moments. I do need to step away for 1 second. I will be right back. Get this thing on the road. Evening, Johnny, John, yep, Joseph. Glad to see you guys here. Like I said, I got to step away for just one quick second, and I will be right back. We will get ourselves started. It always 10 o'clock always sneaks up on me because I'm usually either watching something on television or in some cases napping on the couch. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam, it's time to get started. All right. So up right, we have on deck 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum. Seems so weird to be opening a 2022 product in mid-August of 2020. Um, had to keep that in mind when it's not the 2023 rookies and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, we got a hobby box and a light box on tap, and I've watched a couple of breaks um, of both configurations. I've also seen a couple of blasters, and Man, I've seen some nice stuff pulled. Ben Martin, I don't know if he's in the watching the video tonight. He doesn't always make the live videos, but over in his Facebook group, he shared some of the stuff that he pulled from whatever box he opened, or maybe he was in just in other breaks. But needless to say, I've seen some really our that will extend to us tonight. So we'll go ahead and get started. I think we're going to start with the light box and then we'll finish with the hobby. So I hope everybody's had a great week. It was started out as a slow week for me, and then had to do some traveling. And then before I knew it, week was over. So who sound off, but who has already opened some of this? If you've opened a blaster, if you've opened a light box or a hobby box, you've not opened anything, Joseph. That's surprising. Grab a couple packs to LCS. Move is priority for. Yep, I understand that, Joseph. Rick said he picked up a couple packs from his LCS. Did y'all get anything good? And the 12 grand to move? Ooh, ouchie. I won't spoil it for you, Joseph. You can answer, Johnny. Alrighty. There are lots and lots of parallels, some new parallels this year. This reminds me more of a Panini product than a Topps product with the sheer number of parallels. Then again, I guess Topps has been cranking out some crazy parallels with Chrome and Cosmic Chrome last year. Oh, let's see. Rick said he got a Jeter and a Franco insert. Franco probably worthless now. Yeah, maybe. Hey, good evening, Johnny. I didn't see you here. I guess I got lucky a couple years ago when we moved because we sold to OfferPad, so we got moved for free. Now, granted, we were moving in the same state, but yeah, they moved us for free. Snuck in quietly. Yes, you did. Oh, looky here. Looky here. Look who we have as number one card. First card out of the pack. We got our favorite guy that I butchered his name for so long and no one told me. You just made fun of me. Nolan. Yep. And there we go. We got one of the first um, light, black and white mini diamond parallels that are exclusive to these boxes. Yasmani Grandal for the White Sox. And we have Hoy Park. Josh Lowe. Or or Lau. I think it's Lau. Could be wrong. It was Out of Love. I know. It's all in good fun. Next up, we got our first Yankee, Anthony Rizzo. We have Jake Cousins from Milwaukee. We have Joe Adell, the Angels, and Bob Feller for Cleveland. It says, "We didn't make fun. We celebrated your unique interpretation of his name." Mike Moustakas for the Reds. Hey, we got our first refractor, Lou Gehrig for the Yankees. We have Rod Carew for the Twins and Al Kaline for the Tigers. Yeah, when Joseph, when he completes his move, he'll be roughly about an hour and a half from me. Not a part of North Carolina that I frequent very often, but yeah, he'll be about an hour and a half away, maybe closer to 2. But Brandon Crawford of the Giants, who the Braves just shut out. Got a mini diamond black and white, Jacob deGrom, the Mets. Curtis Terry for the Twins, and Ted Simmons for the Cardinals. For the Pirates, Willie Stargell. And another black and white mini diamond, Al Kaline. Those came in the first couple packs. Johnny Bench of the Reds and Rodolfo Castro for the Pirates. For the A's, Rollie Fingers. Ooh, we got an X-Fractor, Dansby Swanson. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Jason Hayward for the Cubbies, and Jesse Winker for the Mariners. I've not been chasing Dansby near as much now that he's not a Brave. So I did not even think about him being in this set. And all of a sudden now that is a ton of parallels to chase. Mr. Lee Smith for the Cubs. We have a refractor of Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. JT Realmuto for the Phillies, and Alek Thomas for the Diamondbacks. Dave Winfield for the Padres. We've got something coming up here. So let's go to the back card. Brandon Belt, the Giants. We have a Brian De La Cruz for the Marlins, and then, another black and white, Eric Davis. I thought those were okay, 4. I was thinking it was 3 minis. There are our 4 black and white mini diamond refractors. Jackson Reitz for the Brewers. Look at that. We got a 5th one. Luis Aparicio, White Sox. George Kell for the Tigers, and Edgar Renteria for the Marlins, the Florida Marlins. Whitey Herzog, Cardinals. Moises Alou for the Giants. And after what, week ago, I can't. Now when I see him and whoever it is, what we were talking about, peeing on their hands. That's all I can think about now when I see him. There is the kid, the Mariners, and Casey Mize for the Tigers. Himself. Yeah, I noticed in several of the ones I watched, the breaks I watched, there were a lot of cards that were backwards that they're not, they don't appear to be short prints or anything like that. I don't know why so many of them seem to be packed backwards like that. But I did try to somewhat study the variation, the image variation checklist. Though going through these tonight, I don't know if I'll actually catch them. But if y'all do, let me know. All right, next up for the Pirates, Bill Mazeroski. And man, White Sox have got another one. Refractor of Gavin Sheets. There is Mr. Bryce Harper on the Phillies and Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. KC, we got John Heasley. Going to the back of the pack, we have Ivan Rodriguez, Budge. Stuart Fairchild for the Reds. And for the Boston Red Sox, Bobby Doerr. Another mini diamonds. That is what, 5 or 6? 6, I think 6 of those. Phil Rizzo. Another one, Trevor Rogers. We got a hot box of those. Nico Horner for the Cubs. And hey, Miguel Tejada for the A's. There you go, Johnny. So both Johnnies, or not both Johnnies. Ben, you got your guy. Johnny, you got your guy. All right, this pack feels a little thicker. Still 4 cards. Could be that they're just slightly bowed. Gene Segura for the Phillies. Man, another one. And another one for the White Sox. Jake Berger. Your last name's making me hungry. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. And Nomar Garciaparra for the Red Sox. Next up, we got Marcus Stroman, Cubs. Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks. Warren Spahn for the Braves. And Joey Votto for the Reds. And our final pack. Rockies are beating the White Sox 12-1. Let them have their cards. Derek Scobal for the Tigers. Hey, a Gaylord Perry refractor for the Giants. Yu Darvish, Padres, and Donnie Baseball for the Yankees. So no color outside of the black and white. So it says 4 exclusive black and white mini refractors, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we doubled up. Oh, okay. Ben just said mini diamonds are 1 in 4 packs, not 4 per box. Okay, because I mean it says 4 exclusive black and white mini diamond refractors inside. So I honestly didn't really look at the pack odds, but you're right. They're 1 in refractors are 1 in 4. The black and white mini diamond are 1 in 4. X fractor are 1 in 16. But yeah, we didn't get anything else unless we got a short print that I glossed over. The Gaylord Perry, Gavin Sheets, Eloy Jimenez, and Eric. So we should have an auto floating around in here somewhere. Empty box. Oh, let's see if we can pull some color this go around. First card, Pee Wee Reese of the Dodgers. And bam, look at that. There's some color right off the bat. Jim Bunning. These are nice. And that is number 36 of 100. Congrats to the Phillies. Glenn. Followed by a fellow Philly, Robin Roberts, and Stuart Fairchild for the Reds. Kyle Bradish for the Orioles. Gary Carter for the Mets. Paul Molitor, Brewers. And Vlad Jr. for the Jays. Braves, Kyle Mueller, former Brave. And a refractor, Bruce Sutter for the Cubs. There's the El Capitan, Mr. Jeter, and Nico Horner for the Cubbies. Zach Short, Tigers. Pavin Smith, Diamondbacks. Aaron Ashby for the Brewers. And Alec Bohm, Phillies. Been a little surprised. This has been pretty plentiful in my parts of the woods at retail, specifically Walmart. I remember seeing last year some, but I've seen blasters of this pretty often. Jonathan India for the Reds. Trey Mancini for the Orioles. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. From the Orioles to the Royals. And behind this Jonathan India, we got another number card. George Foster of the Reds. This is 71 of 250. Is this what they, is this the lava? Or Gold Wave? I think Gold Wave. 1 in 58 packs. So, Chris Reed. Nachos Grande. Taking home a Gold Wave. Next up, Trent Grissom, Padres, and boom, there's our auto. Zach Short, rookie on card auto for the Tigers. Mr. Morris, that is you. Zach Thompson for the Pirates, and Monty Irvin for the New York Giants. All right, so the auto is out of the way. Let's see what other numbered or colored we can pull. Marcos Diplon or Orioles. Here's I think it's our second Lou Gehrig refractor. We had one in the light box. Luke Voigt for the Padres and Jim Thome for Philly. So you're saying that George Foster is a Ray Wave? Yellow Ray Wave, 1 in 49. Okay. Thank you, sir. Does get a little confusing. Paul O'Neill, Yankees. Jesus Aguilar for the Marlins. Gio Urshela for the Twins. And Shane Bieber for the Guardians. Mark McGwire. And you can see we got some color there. We'll come back to that. Evan Longoria for the Giants. Max Kranick, Pittsburgh. Just do the slow unveiling. It's like an Oriole. Tim has the Orioles. And it is a rookie, Mike Bowman. 31 of 100. And let's see, those are the I know what those are called. I can't find it. Reading those pack odds strains my eyes. The Nats, Keibert Ruiz. For the A's, Dennis Eckersley. And Enrique Hernandez for the Red Sox. And our final is a X-Fractor of Zach Thompson for the Bucks. Yankees, Thurman Munson. Refractor, Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks. Jackson Kowar for KC. And Steve Garvey, Dodgers. Josiah Gray for the Nationals. Stephen Kwan, Guardians. CC Sabathia, Yankees. And Frankie Montes, the Athletics. And we got to find a key in here somewhere, right? Yes, the Mike Bowman was 31 of 100. Tim Anderson, White Sox. Ozzie Albies for the Braves. Al Lopez for the White Sox. And MJ Melendez for the Royals. That is what, the red atomic, I think. 76 of 100. The Bowman and the Bunning, I think those are the platinum toil green fuchsia atomic. Because the toil, if I'm saying that correctly, has the ball player images in the background, and whereas the other ones don't. So yeah. Is that a good one, Johnny? MJ Melendez. Michael Chavis, the Pirates. Shohei, the Angels. Eli Morgan for the Guardians, and Sterling Marte, Mets. Byron Buxton, Twins. Whitey Ford refractor, Yankees. Eloy for the White Sox, and Jim Palmer, Orioles. Lou Boudreau for Cleveland. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Roger Maris for the Yankees, and Mason Thompson, Nats. Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks. And we've got a blue foil refractor of some type, Tyler Stevenson for the Reds. And that is 98 of 199. Catfish Hunter for the A's, and Brian Reynolds for the Pirates. These parallels look really nice in hand. It's a nice deep blue. If that is a blue mini diamond, I do not see any mini little diamond pattern on it. Brandon Marsh for the Angels. George Brett for the Royals. Bobby Doerr, Red Sox. Jorge Mateo, Orioles. Gabriel Arias, Cleveland. Jake Cousins, Brewers. Gleiber for the Yankees. And, refractor, Tom Glavine. Yeah, I believe you're right. I believe that's the platinum toil, blue, white, cream. Tootsie Roll at the center, refractor. The Cubs, Ian Happ. Mike Moustakas for the Reds. Rod Carew for the Twins. Riley Adams for the Nats. And we are down to 4 packs. Love a Krispy Kreme. Let's find at least one Rockies player for Johnny. Andrew McCutchen for the Brewers. Curtis Terry for the Twins. Eno Slaughter for the Cardinals. And JT Realmuto. Those are pretty sharp looking. 10 of 199. Yeah, that one is the probably the blue mini diamond. 1 in 61 pack, Mr. Real Muto. Tony La Russa, White Sox. Here's the base card of Dansby, Brandon Crawford, and Eddie Matthews. Good evening, Larry. Late to the party, but better late than never. Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Refractor Gary Sanchez for the Twins. Lee Smith Cubbies. Jason Hayward Cubbies. And our final pack. Duke Snyder. Early win. Real Muto. And Tony Santillan for the Reds. And that wraps it up. Lots of base. And a fair amount of color. So this go around, wise, Sanchez, Glavine, Ford, Johnson, Gehrig, and Sutter. X-Fractor, Zach Thompson, and so we think this is the blue mini diamond, Real Muto, to 199. Then we have the MJ Melendez of 100. I think that's a red atomic. And we have the yellow Ray Wave, George Foster to 250. And I think this is the platinum blue toil, something or other. Stevenson to 199. And then we've got 2 of the fuchsia toil atomic, Warhead super sour parallels, Mike Bowman and Jim Bunning to 100 respectively. And a Zach Short auto. And speaking of short, yeah, let's see. It was some teams were criminally underrepresented over the 2 boxes. The Rays, I don't know if we pulled a Ray. Obviously, the Rockies. The Mets only had a few cards. Marlins only had 1 or 2. Astros, I'm not sure. Did we get an Astro? Well, I will go through this, and if you ended up being skunked and out of these 2 boxes, I'll do something for you. I don't always, but I will do something for you. Let me just check on a few things, and I'll reach out to you. And I'll get you taken care of. Yeah, Larry, the 1 auto per Hoppy Box. Yeah, well, we did get the Griffey for the Mariners, and we had one or two others for the Mets. Yeah, we had Gary Carter and couple there. But yeah, it's funny how because the checklist for the most of the teams was pretty robust. Some obviously were better represented than others, but anywho, all righty, guys. Well, I'm going to get busy scanning some cards, and I'll try my best to do some recap posts and work on those over the weekend. Um, Next week, let's talk about next week because I figured it out. I know what we're going to do next week. Let me grab that. Mm. No hockey, no hockey, but let's drop some thunder. Um, Retail box, not a hobby box, unfortunately. But retail did have the rant parallel. We should get plenty of those. But yeah, this is not a very common box to find and cheap either. But I did get a pretty good deal on this, so I will pass the savings on to you guys. This is 20 packs, 5 cards per, or excuse me, 8 cards per pack. It's a 300 card set. Let's see. Cards 141 to 240 are seated 2-in-1 packs. 241 to 300 are seated 1-to-1 pack. Retail exclusive rant are 1 and 2. Inserts include Unleashed, 1 and 6. Batters.com with a Z, so you know that's cool. 1 and 18. In depth are 1 and 24. Turbocharged 1 and 72, and the I guess the hardest to find or the biggest chase is the Dial 1. Those are 1 in 300 packs, which I don't even know what those look like. Um, I only got to open a couple of packs of the stuff back in the day. But there we go. Skybox Thunder will be up for next week. And yeah, Rant was a retail exclusive. But we will crack this next Friday night. I should be able to get a sign up post up Monday, or excuse me, up Sunday evening. Don't think I'll need to delay that this week. So keep your eyes on the Facebook group for that. But thank you again, guys. And like I said, I'm once I get these platinum cards collated and set, or not collated, but separated out. If you were one of the teams that did not pull a card, then I will figure out something for you, and I will reach out to you individually to see if I can't make that right for you. But that is it, guys. Um, the next couple of weeks, we will probably be doing older product. I don't have anything else new. Then again, I don't pay attention to the checklist or the release dates for new stuff. But for the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing some older product. Um, so if anything else, the prices will be a little bit cheaper than it was tonight. Um, but hopefully we'll find something of you'll find something of interest to you, and then I don't know. I may do a separate sign up post. Maybe Sunday night, maybe Monday night. Um, just just for fun. I did pick up a blaster of 2023 score football. um, that score. But this would probably be like like a buck a team, which is a pretty good deal. 132 cards in these blasters, six parallels, including a blaster exclusive numbered parallel. So if you like football, um, I might just go ahead and we may do this with the Thunder next week, but it'll be obviously two separate signups. But yeah, this will probably be a buck 50 a team, something like that. For the majority of teams. I don't know. I'll have to look, but I just bought it on a whim. I don't do a lot of football, but with Bryce Young, obviously being the Panthers QB this year, I decided to try my luck, and I bought a fat pack and got two Bryce Young, so I was happy about that. But yeah, so might do a little baseball and a little bit of football next week. So come back to the group Sunday night, and at least one of these will be live. The other one will probably go live the following night. But there we go. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Hit up some card shows or mow the lawn or do whatever it is you need to do, and come back Sunday night, check the Facebook group, and then we'll kick it off again next Friday night. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and we'll take care.